You're violating every fire code imaginable, and I'm calling the cops right now." Those were the exact words my neighbor Brenda shrieked at me while I grilled steaks on my own balcony. This woman had been lording over our apartment complex like a self-appointed queen, issuing ultimatums, hurling threats, and treating us all like peasants under her thumb. But here's the scorching irony that could ignite endless debates about entitlement, deception, and the dark side of community leadership. Every rent check she wrote funneled money straight into my bank account. Was her power grab a misguided quest for order or pure predatory greed? The controversy boils down to whether good intentions justify fraud or if absolute control corrupts absolutely. Let me set the scene. I'm Ryan, 35, handling remote IT fixes in my lounge pants. Things were smooth until Uncle George passed last year, leaving me his modest 6-unit building. I could have upgraded to luxury and outsourced management, but Uncle George swore the best owners lived on site. So, I claimed Unit 1, created Riverview Property Management, just me with a license and alternate line imposed as a fellow tenant. Residents assumed a distant corporation called the shots, letting me stay incognito. Perfect camouflage until it wasn't. No HOA drama under Uncle George. Rules were straightforward. Pay rent, don't trash the place, respect neighbors. Tenants were decent Sam Wilkins in Unit 6, a retired educator with all the scoop, Taylor Brooks in Unit 4, a digital influencer spilling tea. Units 2 and 5 were quiet types. Harmony shattered when Brenda Hayes moved into Unit 3, briefcase in tow, dressed for a boardroom battle. She inked her lease, shook my hand, and promised to inject essential structure into our lax setup. Massive misjudgment. Day 2, glossy posters blanketed the foyer. New HOA mandates immediate. Demands included $50 monthly assessments, no balcony barbecues due to hazards, curfews from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., and pre-approvals for tweaks. Signed, Brenda Hayes, acting HOA chair. Chair of what phantom group? No elections, no charter. Yet she canvassed doors, insisting Riverview endorsed her and the invisible owner ignored standards, so residents must self-govern. Units 2 and 5 paid up. Taylor half believed. Sam seemed dubious. I nearly blew my cover, but intrigue held me back. How audacious would she get against her hidden landlord? That Saturday, I sparked my grill routinely. Sizzling scents drew Brenda storming in, clipboard flailing, phone poised. "I'm Brenda Hayes, HOA leader," she cooed venomously. "This violates fire protocols." I glanced at my compact setup. "It's a meal, not a wildfire." "Ease up." Rage flared. She levied $200 and $100 penalties for the act and insubordination. I grinned. Invoiced the owner. He'll chuckle. That broke her. She dialed 911, dramatizing dangers and rebellion. The operator balked, but dispatched Officer Patel, a seasoned pro looking drained. Brenda brandished bogus papers like artifacts. I described everyday cooking. He sighed. "Not illegal, ma'am. Handle it privately." She debated HOA sovereignty. He exited. Later, Taylor intercepted me. "She's fierce, maybe, just obey." I smirked. "She'll flip when facing the true boss." Dawn brought an ornate eviction threat taped to my door. 48 hours to submit or face ousting. Evicting your proprietor? Outrageous hubris that sparks arguments about unchecked authority. Escalation hit fever pitch. For pre-dawn citations totaling $750 for grilling, late-night TV volume, parking inches astray, and dues delinquency. I brushed them off. She phoned 911 again, alleging menaces from my shopping totes. Patel reappeared, headache evident, as she unveiled forged dossiers. I erupted, labeling her deranged. HOA ever existed. My outburst painted her as rational. He advised HOA protocols. Taylor caught me binging takeout. Cave in. No way. Brenda petitioned for my boot, invoking Riverview's support. Twisted brilliance exploiting my facade. Taylor sleuthed online. Brenda's prior eviction from a nearby complex for mirror image HOA cons, netting $2,400. Modus operandi. Prey on HOA void properties, crown herself ruler, extort via bluster and forgeries. I mounted cameras, snagged her pilfering mail, photographing vehicles. Sam produced ancient leases confirming no HOA. Units 2 and 5 sought reimbursements. She evaded with escrow babble. Third 911. Cameras as stalking. Patel quashed. Permissible with owner's nod. Days later, Brenda paraded attorneys, an ill-fitted thespian, and her relative, props galore. They mumbled pseudo-law, shoving a consensual eviction pact. I feigned interest, then archived it all. Taylor ID'd them. Freelance ads, self-incriminating posts. Sam convened tenants. Doubts swelled. Fourth 911. Unauthorized assemblies. Patel groaned. Tenants converse freely. Brenda's climactic assembly in the lounge. Gavel banging. Slideshow crucifying my offenses, diagrams of parking sins, decibel fabrications, value dips blamed on me. Bombshell. She'd amassed files on USPR files, finances, histories for harmony. Taylor exploded. You invaded privacy? Brenda shrugged. HOA prerogative. Exacted $3,200 or expulsions. Riverview empowered. I stood. Realize your mark? Unveiled titles, receipts, contracts me ownership, glaring. I'm the landlord, Riverview's creator. You've rented from me while swindling me. Stunned hush erupted. Sam howled laughter. Taylor recorded. Others assailed her audacity. Brenda morphed from smug to shattered. Fakes. Plot. Then tirade. I've toiled for discipline, you ingrates. I merit deference. She bolted, promising litigation. Sirens at sunrise. Patel probing Brenda's accusation I was the imposter faking ownership. Cunning reversal. I countered with proofs, videos, Taylor's dossier. Raid on her pad. Fraud factory aliases, printers, multi-site victim logs, a scam manifesto yielding $15,000 plus. Arrest theatrical. She feigned innocence, shackled screeching cabals. Courtroom spectacle. Brenda part self-defended, hawking HOA myths. Judge eviscerated. Proofs demolish schemes to coerce sales via blackmail. 18 months. Repayments. HOA exile. We revamped security, entryway, grill zone. Bonds strengthened. Gatherings, forums. Taylor's clips exploded, fueling HOA reform debates. Brenda's jail missive? I aim to foster structure. Controversial. Did her vision excuse exploitation or highlight how HOAs breed tyrants? Power's illusion crumbles dramatically, questioning if order ever warrants deceit.